Grateful that he's back in custody.
The man accused of killing her boyfriend is back in cuffs following a judge's ruling Wednesday. Police say Stephen Morrison shot and killed Keyshawn Cage back in October. He was arrested in November for murder and tampering with evidence. His bail was set at $800,000. The Texas Code of Criminal Procedure says a person accused of a felony must be released or their bail must be reduced if the state doesn't present the trial to a grand jury within 90 days. In this case, the state didn't. Morrison's attorney asked for his client to be released. A Travis County judge lowered Morrison's bond to $100, and he bonded out.
You can't hold people indefinitely. There has to be a mechanism, and that mechanism is an indictment. And if they don't present one, clearly they don't care or they're negligent about the handling of their cases.
The judge said she didn't want to release Morrison. However, she didn't have any discretion.
The judge in this case had the tools to keep our community safe and failed to use those tools.
Why, though, not an indictment within the 90 days?
Right.
That's the first problem in this that then snowballed.
Well, again, the law is clear that judges have the authority to address community safety in setting a bail once the indictment has been returned.
But the indictment wasn't returned.
No, that's not true. In this case, the indictment was returned prior to the court's hearing on the motion to reduce bail.
But not in 90 days.
That is correct. But again, the statute doesn't say, the law doesn't say that if you are not indicted within 90 days, you must be released no matter what.
So in court Wednesday, the state argued the $100 bond wasn't sufficient and asked the judge to increase Morrison's bond amount.
I do believe that this is, in fact, a show to try to move the fault of their office from their failure to indict over onto the judge, putting the onus on her to make a difficult decision and essentially just absolving themselves of their malfeasance.
The judge decided to increase Morrison's bond to $100,000 because of, quote, the potential safety threat to the defendant's family and the community at large.
If you can take a life, you don't deserve to walk the streets freely.
In court, the judge looked directly at the state and said, please do not allow the 90 days to lapse ever again. So what happened to the 20-year prosecutor who was originally on this case?
Was this prosecutor fired?
So we noticed problems with this prosecutor's case. We took immediate action, and without notice, the prosecutor resigned the following day.
I really hope that this doesn't happen again, because the way that it's putting me and my family through the ringer, I would pray that it will never happen to anyone else.